You guys, it is my first time ever promoting anything that I've created and I'm selling. This is so scary. This is wild. And I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it into the universe that is going to be successful. It is successful. People are buying it. People are loving it. It's changing lives. This is the intro to the manifestation guide that I created. I've been working on for over 1.5 months. It is $6 for 1 week, and then it'll go up to $10. Either way, it's a very good price. You're getting 25 pages of amazing, incredible, life-changing stuff. It is a guide to help you manifest. It is a guide to help you with affirmations. It is a guide that's going to help you track your mood and become a better version of yourself. And I'm so passionate about this because I did this for myself last year, and it quite literally changed my life. And I want you to change your life. I want you to change your life for the better. Yes, you can have an amazing life and still want to do better. So get yourself this guide while it's $6 for 1 week. I'm going to put it down in the notes, a link to directly shop, or you can go to all my socials where I'll also have links to shop. Mic check, check. Mic check, check. All right, Mike is good to go. We got the jewelry. We're going to do the lip gloss. I love this lip tint. You guys, we are in the middle of, well, not really in the middle. We're kind of in the beginning. We're in the beginning of our confidence series. This is episode 2 in my confidence series. And I love this series because I think every woman deserves to feel confident. Every mom deserves to feel confident, but a lot of women don't. And a lot of moms don't, especially the ones in my network of people on social media. I'm very active on social media, on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, all the places. And women ask me all the time, how are you so confident? How are you so confident? I don't feel like I can wear that. I don't feel like I can look like that. I never look like that. I never feel like that. And confidence isn't something that comes natural. You might think it does, but it doesn't come natural. It's like a muscle. You have to work it. You have to practice. You have to do it over and over again for it to feel natural. I saw this TikTok where this guy was explaining why some flamingos were more pink than other flamingos. He says that the flamingos that are less pink or more washed out than other flamingos are flamingos that have had children. So they're mothers. It is the only species in the world that shows us how much a woman is depleted in motherhood while taking care of other people. And I've never heard a more true statement. As human moms, you can probably look depleted and defeated, but it is so much harder for society to spot you because you are expected to just blend in and do the hustle just like everyone else. In this series, I'm going to talk about a lot of different aspects of confidence, but today's episode is super simple. We're talking about these simple things to help you boost your confidence every single day. And it sounds simple, and they are simple things in the grand scheme of things. However, they can come hard for some people because we've gone so long without taking care of ourselves that our confidence is low. When your confidence is low, it's that much harder to show up. In case you don't know, if your self-confidence is low, some signs that your self-confidence is low is that you have low self-esteem. You look down on yourself. You're constantly saying, I can't do that. I can't look like that. I can't look like her. She wears it better than me. She presents herself better than me. She's a better mom than me. Like constantly comparing yourself, constantly putting yourself down. You don't believe in your own worth. You don't believe in your own time. You don't believe in your own place. You feel that everything else comes before you. You ignore or downplay your own positive qualities. You're constantly seeking reassurance. And this is a big one for me. I used to be the person that would literally text all my friends, everyone that possibly was available in my phone. I would text a picture of like multiple outfits and be like, I can't decide which one do you like. It was like constant seeking for reassurance, constant seeking for affirmation from other people that I was good enough, that I was pretty enough, that I was worthy. And those are really hard habits to get out of. It's really hard for you to become so confident when you're not putting that work into the simple things. I want to talk about these simple things that I do every single day that help my self-confidence in all aspects of life and especially motherhood. So as a mom, like I said, we deplete ourselves. We are exhausted. We put everyone else before us and we forget to take care of ourselves. The number one thing you can do for yourself, and I know this sounds easier than it is to do because a lot of us have non-sleeping children, me being one of them. Sleep. Sleep is so important. And you know what I found the last few nights, actually the last 2 weeks, I have been going to bed at like midnight. That is insane. I haven't stayed up until midnight since before I had kids willingly. Like that is way too late. Your girl needs her sleep. And studies show that when you don't go to sleep by a certain time, I think it's like between 9 and 10, your cortisol levels rise. And then it's so much harder for your body to regulate its cortisol levels by morning, which cortisol levels is a whole nother thing. Stress levels, AKA, if you didn't know what that means. I have a whole episode on it. With high cortisol levels, you are going to hold on to weight. You're going to have headaches. You're going to have hair loss. There's all kinds of issues that high cortisol can cause. So sleep is the number one thing. And I know that it's not that simple. Sometimes you don't have sleeping kids. Sometimes you have newborns. Sometimes you have kids that come into your bed. My kids come into my bed. However, when I prioritize my sleep, I put my phone away at least a half hour before I go to sleep. I do 3 big deep breaths before I'm about to fall asleep. And then I try to be in bed by 10 p.m. 9:30 is ideal. But if you can try to get yourself to sleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock, you are going to be winning. Try it at least for a few days and let me know how it goes for you. With low energy levels comes low confidence because you're mopey and you're tired and you just don't feel like doing anything. I literally lived with chronic low energy for years. And I did a lot of gut health healing, a lot of healing to raise my energy levels. But if you can do one thing for yourself, please wait to drink your coffee until after you've eaten, because once you eat and fuel your body, you regulate your cortisol levels, then you can have your caffeine. The food is going to help regulate all those hormones, which then helps you have longer lasting energy. Here's where the fun part comes in, but is not easy for everyone because I have moms tell me all the time, like, I have no reason to be getting dressed or putting makeup on and doing my hair. Like, I show up to school drop off and school pickup looking like a hag. Well, same, been there, done that. And some days I still do. You don't have to do this every single day, but I'm telling you, if you practice some of these things every single day, at least for a week, you're going to notice a big shift in your confidence. You're going to start taking care of yourself as far as image. You're going to start at least brushing your hair. If you have to put it up, that's fine. Put it up with a cute scrunchie. Get something that makes you feel better, cuter. Get a little claw clip. I actually love the claw clip look. I have like receding hairlines. If you're watching this on video, you can see, but I have receding hairlines. So the slick back look is not for me, but I do like the hair in the front, tuck it behind my ear, and then I do a claw clip. And that alone makes me feel so much more confident. When I have like kind of a slicked back look, but I didn't even try because my hair is greasy AF. So do your hair. Put on some makeup if you're a makeup girl. If you're not, that's okay. Put on some lip gloss. Brush up your eyebrows. Anything that makes you feel like you are more than just someone that rolled out of bed. I cannot stress this enough. When you actually put the thought into yourself, you don't have to look good for anyone else. Screw those people. You are doing this for yourself. What makes you feel good? I'm a makeup girly. So for me, I'm going to do my makeup every single day if I have to. I don't. I will tell you that. But one thing I do is I do a full skincare routine in the morning. I do a full skincare routine at night. And I never used to take care of my skin. And I used to be like, oh my God, that's so annoying. People have like 17-step skincare routines, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Some of it is probably not necessary. There are so many products out there for skin. It's like, what do you even put on your skin? I don't know at this point. However, I do know once I started consistently taking care of my skin, it gave me a sense of confidence. Not only did it help my skin and make my skin look better, but it just gave me this feeling of like, I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing something for me, for my skin. It has nothing to do with my kids, nothing to do with my husband, nothing to do with anyone. It just gave me this sense of like, this is my time. This 5 minutes every morning and every night to do my skincare so I can look like a glazed donut is for me. So if you can at least start doing your skincare, please do. You're going to feel so much better. I talked about the everything shower recently on social media, and someone asked, like, what do you do in an everything shower? I guess I never really thought about it. So then I thought about all the things I did and I listed them off. I try to do a hair mask. I do a scalp oil because I have seborrheic dermatitis. So I put oil in my scalp. If I have time or remember, I will whiten my teeth. I don't do that often, but when I have like an event or a trip coming up, I will. I feel so much better with white teeth, not gonna lie. And then once I'm in the shower, I will exfoliate. I will shave my legs, shave my armpits, do all the things. I will use the kitty razor. If you know, you know. And then after the shower, I'll blow out my hair, whatever I feel like I need to do or whatever I have time for. Sometimes you don't have time for everything, but I do my everything shower at night after my kids have gone to bed. My husband's home, so I have like this ritual for myself. I do an everything shower maybe once a week, maybe once every couple weeks, depending on how often I need to shave. I list off all the things that I do on Instagram, and I had tons of messages being like, I don't do this. Like, I don't think I've ever done an everything shower. I literally just in and out quick do the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like showering. It's not my favorite thing. It feels like work, but I will tell you after an everything shower, I feel like a hot bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you shave your legs and you're like, I can take on the world. And then like 6 hours later, I have prickles, but that's a whole nother story. I don't know if you're getting the point here, but an everything shower isn't about the shower and what you're doing. It's about taking the time for yourself to take care of you that doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. Doing these things simply shifts your mind because when you're prioritizing your self-care, when you're prioritizing your physical health as far as showering and doing your skincare, you're repairing neural pathways in your brain that say, I can't, I don't have time, I'm not worthy. A few other simple things that I think are important and I realize are hard because I live in Wisconsin and it is blizzarding today. Going outside, and I'm not good at this. This is something I'm consistently failing at and I need to be better. My therapist would probably slap my wrist if she heard this, but I haven't really been going outside much. If you can spend 10 minutes outside in the mornings, it's really good for your cortisol levels. It's really good for your mood. And if there's sunlight, please go out in sunlight. Right now, there's not much sunlight in Wisconsin. Going on a walk, even if it's just around the block, getting that fresh air. I work from home. I rarely leave my house. Another thing I'm really bad at is going outside. All right, this one is going to be dependent on who you are as a person, but for me, I never used to be a jewelry person. I couldn't stand it. I felt like it was like too tacky, too glammy. But you know what? Who cares? Who cares what other people think about you as long as you feel confident? You might not feel confident about wearing jewelry right away. It might feel weird to you, might feel foreign. It did for me for sure. But I'm going to challenge you on something. When you're watching someone on social media like TikTok or Instagram Reels. And I never really noticed this about myself until I started thinking about jewelry because I was preparing for this episode. I was watching this girl on TikTok and she was, I don't know, doing her makeup or something. She was using her hands a lot and she had rings on every finger and she had really cute bracelets stacked and some earrings on. And I immediately was like, she looks cute as shit. Like I want to wear rings on all my fingers, but that's weird. So then I put rings on all my fingers and I felt really weird and uncomfortable. And my point here is I get that it feels uncomfortable at first, but when you see another woman wearing jewelry, I feel like I instantly think she's a boss ass bitch. Like, I feel like, wow, like she stands out to me. She's confident. She is wearing all this jewelry. She's very trendy. She's whatever. If you're not trendy, that's fine. You can wear jewelry that's like simple too. I love wearing earrings. I love wearing chunky earrings. I get most of my jewelry from Amazon and I love to wear a bracelet all the time and then a watch. And you can wear super simple jewelry. I have my wedding band and then I have another ring on my right hand. And then occasionally I will stack more rings on. Necklaces are super easy. I loved layered and stacked necklaces, but start with earrings. Start with like a super simple hoop and go from there. I love wearing my hair up with earrings. It makes me feel like a baddie. Like here's me with my greasy slicked back hair and a claw clip. And my eyebrows are brushed up because eyebrows always have to be on point. And then I have these cute little earrings in. I look so much more put together. I truly believe that wearing jewelry, wearing makeup, taking care of yourself reminds you of your self-worth, and it kind of like makes you feel luxurious when you're living in a life that feels non-luxurious at all. It feels exhausting. Getting dressed, I have an entire series on Instagram called Mom Style. I have it all saved in my LTK in case you missed any outfits. I truly believe that you can elevate any outfit, even if it is some sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt. If you can tuck the t-shirt in, you can tuck it in your bra, tuck it in your pants, and then add a layer with a jacket and then some cute tennis shoes. I don't believe that you have to dress up every day to feel confident. I think it's the fact that you're thinking about like looking and feeling more put together, and not for anyone but yourself. I personally prefer lounge sets because when you have a set, it just kind of makes you feel a little bit more elevated instead of mismatched things. I think it's worth investing in like neutral pieces so that you can mix and match. I personally love to stay in pajamas, but the days that I stay in pajamas, I feel like I get nothing done. When my boobs are sagging, I feel like nothing is going to get done. I need to put on at least a sports bra or like a comfortable everyday bra, and I need to have at least a lounge set on. I rarely wear jeans, and on the days that I wear lounge sets, I still feel put together. I'm telling you, the earrings make a big difference for me. The last thing that I think is super important is leaving the house, and it's a little bit different than going outside. Leaving the house if you're a stay-at-home mom or a work-from-home mom. I work from home, and I can go multiple days without even leaving my house, like not even getting in my car. And then I notice that catches up to me. I feel like I'm just cooped up. I feel like I'm constantly thinking about all the things I need to do at home. If you have little kids and you feel stuck at home, take them to the library. Take them to the park if it's nice outside, or even if it's not, or just go drive somewhere through a drive-through, go to the post office, wherever you need to do, take the kids with you, run the errand. If you need to give them a tablet in the car, if you need to do whatever you need to do, leaving the house is a huge mood booster. For me personally, leaving the house gives me a sense of purpose and importance, whereas staying at home all the time makes me feel like all I'm worth is being the cleaning and pickup lady. So leaving the house is a big one. Try it. I know it sounds daunting because to me, I get it. I've been in all of your shoes and I still get there. Like I still sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to put on a bra. I don't want to do anything. But when I feel more put together and when I'm doing the simple things for me is when I feel the most confident. And confidence, like I said in the beginning, is something that you have to practice. It is something that you have to choose. It's not something that comes natural. You have to choose every single day to be confident. You have to look in the mirror and say, I am worthy of confidence. I am confident. I have so many great characteristics that are going to contribute to my confidence. And confidence can do so much for you. It can do so much for your family, for your partnership, for your marriage, for your parenting and relationships. It is truly life-changing when you are more confident in your life. Next week, we're going to be talking about positive affirmations and how you can quite literally rewire your neural pathways in your brain. So please come back next week. I'm trying to keep these episodes short and sweet because I want you to get working. I want you to get to work, girlfriend. I want you to be the most confident self that there ever was. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. This is how we get pushed out, ladies. I love getting into new mama's ears. And of course, follow me on socials. Love you and see you next week.